Stand by for action. Anything can happen in the next half hour.
You are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
With the one and only Stu Bear.
Stu Bear. You're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
Airshow World with Stu Bear.
With Stu Bear.
You're watching Airshow World 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 with Stu Bear.
With the fastest aviation show on YouTube, it's Stu Bear's Air Show World.
And for the next 60 minutes, it's non-stop action all the way. We've got a Canberra special and also lots of videos from Waddington. And that's where we're going to start off with right now. With last Tuesday at RAF Waddington for Cobra Warrior.
is Andy, and you're live with Stu Bear with Airshow World.
Hey, Andy, top man, and you should see some of his photographs, and hopefully on next week's show, I'll show you some of his incredible photographs. Right now, Canberra time.
The design stock of the team of English Electric under Teddy Pecker, formerly of the Western Company, is very much the same as British de Havilland's predecessor. The aircraft is unarmed, able to fly at high altitude, and able to evade fighters with its own speed and agility.
Just a quick one for Andy. Hey Andy, I've just been through the list of all the members, and for some strange reason you have completely disappeared from it. I don't know why. Maybe it looks like you've changed your icon or something. But for some reason you're no longer there. I don't know why. And our good friend Andrew, he's actually in the chat room right now. He says his wife's giggling away. Hey, it's a brilliant intro, I tell you. And as I said, all being well, fingers crossed, next week we'll show you some of his incredible photographs. Have had a sneak preview from his camera, and they are amazing. And talking of amazing, what a display. We've got more from the Canberra coming up just a little bit later.
One on shortly departing the active clear display.
Well, we're going to move on very shortly now into the rotary.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, saying a massive thank you to everyone for watching and supporting. But hey, why not become a member of Airshow World on YouTube and help us to take it to the next level? And you could be Member of the Month and win a prize. Just click the join button below and help Airshow World grow.
And a big thank you to everybody that's become members. You are really helping so much. And hey, I'm adding a new feature, so look out for that. Meanwhile, coming up, hey, we're going to say hi to a few folks very, very soon. But before that, it's a little bit of Mac Loop time.
Follow T-ship Typhoons reporting from the level at McCumber Loop, heading north 6,000 feet.
87, single tornado GL4 entering the Mac Loop at the southern point.
to Simpleton 4, entering Northern Plain Bala.
And very quickly, while it's quiet, just going to say hi to a couple of people. Becky Davis, hello to you. Also, Adu and Mary Lane. Lennon, he's with us. Runways and Rails. Oh, we got something to say about him just a little bit later. What a guy. That's Kirk Ferrari. And also, Julie Rotherham's with us. Sam's Planes. Andy Allen. And of course, Mark Webster. Also saying hello to Val. And who else have we got? So many folks. SHGP Media's with us. I'm not sure if I'm at Waddington next week. I will have a look at the weather. Gillian Peter, hi to you as well.
Hawks approaching Bala from the north for the loop, low level.
Grease, be ready, and one mic.
Sapper 5-1, 4 ship of Fox 15 Echoes, low fly and low fly area 7, south to north for the next 20 mic, 500 feet, 500 knots.
Sapper 7-1 or 5-1, request descent at this time to enter the low fly structure.
One's entering Lake Burnowee from the north. Traffic faded. Last seen over Snowdon, 13,000. North Wales MTA, free call.
Sapper 5-1 is working north of the roundabout at LFA 7.
At 6,000 feet, we will be returning through the Litchfield in 5 mic.
Negative, I've run out of fuel for that, so low level next, please.
Coming fine.
Absolutely, there I do. Yeah, I'm going to keep calling you that way because it'll just totally confuse the bear. And one thing you don't want to do is confuse the bear. Not on a Friday night, absolutely. Hey, and of course, you got that jingle. So just every time I play it, you smile to yourself. I always smile when I'm doing the video edit and I think, right, I've got to find a helicopter for my main man. Also, hello to Brian K. Brian K, the man himself, because he is member of the month. So, Brian, good to see you. And also Marcus Camfield, Mark Webster, Gary Inge, and who else? We've got a new one here. Hey, a new member. Welcome to the one and only Stephen Billings. Yes, he's the man who got that fantastic video clip with Colin Baker. And also Nabila D, hello. And also we got Peter Tor. We got something from him coming up very, very soon. Keep the messages coming in, and I've got to keep the show rolling because we've only got 60 minutes to fit it all in, and it's non-stop. Oh, hey, I am looking forward so much to being back at East Midlands Airport doing these live summer shows for you. And here's a little warm-up taster. there's nothing better than on a summer's evening with the sun starting to set. And you get these fantastic glows. So enjoy this. Keep the messages coming in. I'll keep saying hi on the quiet bits. I can do it right now. Brad737, hello to you. And also, who else did I see? Sam's Planes and Trains. Also coming up a little later tonight, we've got more from the Cobra Warrior. And I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody that joined in on the live show that I did from Cobra Warrior on Tuesday. What a marathon stint that was. 7 hours non-stop stream. And boy oh boy, were we lucky with the weather. It was amazing. Just as I was finishing, it absolutely choked it down of rain. So we were lucky. Maria Lane, hi to you as well. And also on the messages this evening, hello to Egg Custard, Gary Inge, and Dom84, I think it is. And somewhere in the chat room, I know I've seen her there somewhere, we've got Amy Wilson. Hi Amy and the gang. I think you're going to really enjoy some of the stuff we've got coming up for you tonight. Can you hear that funny? That's the radar that keeps going round. For some reason at Eastman's Airport, it is very powerful. And the camera certainly picks it up. Okay, let's go quiet so you can see here. Look at this takeoff. Also saying hi to Lee. And we're going to see some of Lee's photographs just a little bit later as well. And hi to Simon Townsend. The sound of those cars going by is very, very loud, isn't it? Literally above. Listen to this one. Literally just above the main road down at East Midlands Airport. Oh, we've got to say hello also to Colin Hill. Well, fantastic. I'm so pleased that Blu-ray disc found its way to you there. My man, that's Brian Kay. He is currently Member of the Month. And hey, if you'd like to be a member, it's so easy to do. All you got to do is just click on the join button and you'll be helping Airshow World, and you could become Member of the Month. Hey, look who's just popped in. We've got our good friend, Phil Tovey.
My name's Rich Goodwin and I fly the Muscle biplane, and you're watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
You certainly are. And I'm really hoping that they get that jet version of his fantastic Muscle biplane. Meanwhile, back to Cobra Warrior from last Tuesday. And this was quite a surprise when their 2 Saudi Typhoons actually popped in. We thought, yep, we'll have a bit of that. All of these that you're watching at the moment were all taken from the live show that I did last Tuesday. And a guy who keeps popping down to, he loves his aeroplanes, keeps popping down to Cobra Warrior, and he's in the chat room right now. Well, it's our one and only Kirk Ferrari, and he has been taking some incredible video footage, and also with the radio comms and all of that. Check out his YouTube channel, and that is Runways and Rails. And I've really got to say, Kirk, I am so impressed by your videos. They are amazing. So make sure you pop over a little later tonight and subscribe to Runways and Rails. Well, thanks for that, Stephen Billings. Well, hey, another one had a problem. This had a problem on Tuesday.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows.
And this week on Classic Air Shows, well, as I said at the beginning of the show, it's a Canberra special. And again, some very old footage captured off old tapes. And this little bit of video footage, similar to last week's, it's at Marham. And last week, Marvin was saying goodbye to the Victor. And on this week, we were showing goodbye to the Canberra. But right now, here's a very, very famous Canberra for you right now with the display. And I'm sure Morris is going to love this. It's the record breaker. This got the height altitude of, would you believe, 70,310 feet. And it did that on the 28th of August 1957. Enjoy this. This is fabulous.
Flight 150, good airplane identified, flight 150, right information. X-flight left, that's complete.
Oh, there he is. He's sorted it. I should have guessed it. UHN 100. You hadn't disappeared.
We're the 82nd Airborne 505th RCT. Welcome to Airshow World with Stu Bear.
And coming up on Airshow World right now, it's helicopter time, especially for Adu.
Oh, hey, Adu, you're gonna love this. Well, I hope you are anyway. As we've got the Indian Mirage 2000s at the moment for Cobra Warrior at RAF Waddington, I thought, okay, well, what can we do? We can have some helicopters from the Indian Air Force. Train Guy 45, you are a top man.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I request a round of applause for that perfect drop.
And coming up right now on Airshow World, it's that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing.
Well, this week on Airshow World Followers Part 1, these photographs were all taken by a 9-year-old girl. And these are very special to me because these were all taken by our very own Heather. Way back in 2008, as I said, she was only 9 years old, and I think these photographs are just incredible. And just look at that photograph. That is something. Wouldn't it be great if we could bring that shot to life? Hold on, we can. It's Stu Bear. It's Airshow World. We can do anything.
This afternoon. Thank God it's the summer. Okay, there. I said he was going to taxi fast. You can see that actually it's a bit of a fast taxi. And wow, look at that, Mike. History on the move. Iconic, isn't it? Absolutely iconic.
And this was the first weekend that the Vulcan actually came back to the skies. It did the practice display on the Thursday, it did a full display on the Saturday, had a technical problem on the Sunday. That's why in this wet weather from Waddington 2008, it literally just could only go down the runway.
Back then, 1965, initially as a 7-ship with 2 spares, and 1969 went up to a 9-ship under the leadership of Ray Hanna.
On this really wet runway, I remember this so well. Morris was with me, and at the same time I was listening on the headset to the British Grand Prix, where Lewis Hamilton showed everybody the way in the wet at Silverstone.
Display back in the end of 2006.
And the edge of the runway with another, making it unusable for Argentine fast jets.
So that was from the Sunday. Well, it would be really cruel of me, wouldn't it, to not show the display that they did on the Saturday. And also look out for it information with the Lancaster. Coming up right now.
This aeroplane, back to you. David Thomas is the captain. Martin Withers, who flew the Black Buck mission and got the Distinguished Flying Cross for it, is the co-pilot. And Barry Macefield, the third man on board, is the AEO. He also flew on the Black Buck flight.
Established Cobra.
This is the non-actual trailer. Scramble, scramble, scramble.
And just listen to that.
Your view of the Vulcan.
There was grown men crying, honestly. It was brilliant. Enjoy this. I'm going to go quiet.
And there is the Lancaster turning onto the display line, right centre. The Vulcan catches up the Lancaster. Catching up quite fast. Very good low-speed handling in the Vulcan. Dave Thomas in the left-hand seat. Martin Withers in the right. Here they come from half left.
And Spitfire Hurricane.
Pass message.
Can we cross at this position on the Bravo? If we wait for the AWACS, we will overheat and block your protection way.
Stand by.
It certainly is a fantastic sight. And here it is for the full display right now. This was the first official full display from the Saturday OF Waddington 2008.
Traffic 12 o'clock at 6 miles north, and flight level 80 initially since Vulcan's working 6 miles, 183 climbing out, climbing the flight level 40.
And a very good evening. Well, it's evening time here to Rodney Palmer saying hello from Tennessee. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
David Thomas waiting until he gets to the end of the display line and then pitching up to turn round and come back in front of us. And you see how manoeuvrable that aircraft is. Fighter-like performance.
Sierra Wellington ground, if you can contact me on the discrete frequency 132.9 unless you've already been trying.
And for this little bit, I'm just going to have to talk over it just for a second because of the copyright music in the background. It'll soon disappear and then we'll get back to the roar of the Vulcan any second. Here we go. Power up! It certainly is a sight, isn't it, eh? And the sound as well. And if you can hear that really annoying sort of sound in the background, no, it's not me. Well, probably is actually, but the noise. There was a load of really annoying kids that were on these metal railings, the metal barriers, you know, that they have at the air shows. And oh boy, Even giving them a bare stare didn't stop them. But hey, they were having a good time.
As you will, of course, continue to contribute the much-needed money that you've done so brilliantly so far.
Runway 20, so there'll be none of the lights shining into the end. There'll be finale and then
There she is. A day many people said would never happen. They said it couldn't be done. Minimum crew and they're going to do the navigator for display. Barry Macefield. He's in one of the 3 rear seats, but let's just watch the aircraft touch down.
19014. 20 cut. Clarksville, Vulcan and Lancaster.
Lovely aerodynamic braking.
And just look, that landing shot, wow. Hope you enjoyed that. More still to come tonight.
So no braking parachute, but I see the nose is still up.
Meanwhile, special guest time.
I'm
Ring 'em
Brendan
up.
O'Brien. I'm flying Otto the helicopter here at the Midlands Air Show 2022, and I'm going to be doing the Twilight Pyro Show. We've got about 1,000 shots on this helicopter, which is more pyros than any other flying machine in the world has at the moment, and I believe ever has had. And you are watching Air Show World with Stu Bear.
With Stu Bear, you certainly are. Okay, hey, what do we got for you right now? We've got another special coming up for you. Also taken from the live stream that I did on Tuesday at RAF Waddington for Cobra Warrior. I'm so pleased you enjoyed the live show that I did. The marathon show, we'll call it, on Tuesday. 7 hours, non-stop. I couldn't believe the batteries kept on going. Talking of batteries, I'm pretty sure I lost one of the batteries at Waddington on Tuesday. I have looked everywhere. Well, a very good evening to RG. Wanted to know where this is? Well, this is Cobra Warrior, the exercise from our live show that I did on Tuesday. And what we're doing on every Friday night, it's Stu Bear's Airshow World Show for 60 minutes. It's great to have your company, and make sure you join us again. We've still got around about 10 minutes of action still to come. And if you want to watch more from Cobra Warrior, I've got 7 hours of it. But also an edited highlights version as well, crammed into 17 minutes. That's currently on my Airshow World main channel. And coming up right now on Airshow World, it's that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing. So we got a double section for you. These ones were sent across by our very good friend Lee. And Lee is in the chat room right now. Stunning photographs, they really are. He took these, I think, the other Monday at the Cobra Warrior. Love that shot. And right now, also on Airshow World followers, these were kindly sent across from Piator. These are stunning images, Piator. Thank you so much. And for anybody else that would like to take part on a Friday night, if you've got some photographs you'd like everybody to see, just send them across right over to me. How'd you do that? You just send me an email, and that is Stu, S-T-U, at airshowworld.com, and it'll be great to show some of your photographs. Coming up next week, we will have more from Cobra Warrior with the photographs from SRH. That's my good friend Steve. He was looking after me. He was Fred the Ted on Tuesday. You may have thought I was giving him loads of grief, but hey, as you know, with the bear, it's all just tongue-in-cheek. Tony Prince! And here's the man!
That's me. How you doing? This is your royal ruler, Tony Prince, and hi there. I'm at United DJs Radio, and you're watching the Airshow World with Stu Bear. Come fly with me sometime right here.
United DJs. Ah, the main man, Tony Prince. Those were the days. United DJs. That's the guy from Radio Luxembourg, Radio Caroline, and all that good stuff. Right now, it's part 4 of Cobra Warrior. As I said, all taken from that marathon 7-hour stint. A few people asking, Stu Bear, are you going to be at Waddington next week? Well, the original plan was to have the whole week down there. I was going to take the van down, and but with all this wet weather, I think the campsite is a little bit waterlogged. We will see. See if we can dry it all out. And RG asks the question, where are we actually based? Right here in the heart
Welcome to a
of
brand
England.
new year, and Stu Bear's Airshow World is proud to be part of the Western Park International Airshow on the 16th, 17th and 18th of June 2023. I'll be keeping you updated with all the latest news, and as we count down to the UK's biggest large-scale model aircraft show, plus full-sized aircraft, live music, a massive fireworks display, and so much more. Keep tuned to Airshow World and the official website at www.airshowinternational.co.uk for all the latest information and updates.
And that is certainly shaping up for one heck of a show.
Delta 99 on navigation for your flying through. Report between the airdrome.
By the way, this next section is very, very loud.
Delta 99. Called Roger, clear display. There's one on the...
Few aircraft coming up for you right now
and
with
one large
great D-Day markings, including the Typhoon and also the Battle of Britain Memorial Flights Dakota that's coming through right now.
Battle on navigation for crowd rear, this time report visual. Hold up crowd rear battle, and battle visual to surface. Battle, continue 121.3. The Dakota just doing his flying through now, currently over the runway. Well, it's Roger. As soon as Dakota's finished, we'll be launching one Typhoon off runway 02, and then you'll be off.
And a very good evening tonight to Jimmy Pass. Jimmy, great to see you.
Takeoff runway 02, shot between 30010. Takeoff,
And to save your ears and your speakers, I certainly turned that down for you because that was very, very loud. That was very, very, very. Cat Lady, she says she's had lots of nighttime activity this week. Well, what can we say about that?
Pulling out. Set fire, Typhoon, break, go.
Well, it's good to see you, Sam's Planes and Trains. See, we really miss you. You know, you should, hey, be here every Friday night.
Run again.
Display time. I thought that'd put a smile on your face there, Matt Cat. I tell you what, Jim Gamble, I was certainly panicking for a minute. Well, you never know. Maybe sometime over the weekend, I might do one of the DVD shows where you just put your feet up and we go back in time. And if you want to see more, especially exclusively for members of Air Show World, I'm adding new, you know, we do the DVDs, Blu-ray discs and all of that. They're being uploaded especially for you. With all the radio comms, so you'll be able to stream all of those to your heart's content. And just very quickly, just to let you know, in the chat room right now, I have put a link and that takes you to Kirk's fantastic YouTube channel. Please subscribe to him. He's a great guy and his videos, they are second to none. His YouTube channel, just in case you can't see the chat room, it is called Runways and Rails. Just have a search for that and you'll find it. But hey, to make life easy, I put a link into the chat room. Julia Peter, say thanks Stu for a great show. Thank you so much.
540, final get out. 540, wind 28010, clear to land.
There we go. One more time in the chat room. That's the link you need. Please subscribe to him.
Vacate. Next convenient left, report runway vacated. Next left, okay, Costa.
That's the caravan 3 miles to the southwest, clear display, subfront 290 knots.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get 15% off from the world's best tea and coffee company. Plus, you'll be helping Airshow World grow. Just use the code Airshow. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
And right now, hey, we've got even more that you can actually tune into right now. It is our really good friends over there on Plane Talking UK. If you want to have more about aircraft, these are the guys. And I tell you what, let's have a quick sneaky peek to see what they are up to tonight. There we go. They've got a chat room as well. This is their live show going out right now. And if you pop Hawking UK, and the link is going in the chat room right now. Check them out. And as I said, in their chat room, don't forget to put, hey, Stu Bear from Airshow World. Just send us across. And I tell you what, we'll love you forever. Hey, look out, make sure that you've got the notifications working, and I could be live at any time. You never know, I might do Waddington next week, I'm not 100% sure. Andrew Herberts, we are going to be looking forward to seeing some of his fantastic photographs, all being well, on next Friday night show, together with SRH Steve's photographs from Cobra Warrior. But that's just about it. As I said, make sure you got the notifications working. I could be live this weekend doing one of the DVD shows, and of course at the moment I'm uploading DVDs and also Blu-ray discs, so the members of Airshow World can watch to your heart's content. But for tonight, hey, that's just about it. Thank you so much for all the messages in the chat room. Don't forget, every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock, catch Stu Bear's Airshow World with the fastest aviation show on YouTube. It's a very, very good night, and have a great weekend. Good night.